What if there's a place so steeped in tragedy, its very soil seems to pull at the soul? A place where compasses spin wildly, and the trees seem to listen. Deep at the foot of Japan's Mount Fuji lies Aokigahara Forest, an ancient woodland known not just for its beauty, but for its dark, unsettling history. Locals call it Jukai, the sea of trees, but worldwide, it's infamous as the suicide forest, a place where hundreds have ended their lives, and where survivors report hearing voices urging them to stay. Some say it's psychological, others believe it's spiritual. But what if the forest's strange pull isn't just folklore? What if its secrets date back centuries to a time of famine, death, and restless souls? Stay with us as we uncover the eerie history, forgotten rituals, and unexplained mysteries of Aokigahara, secrets that might just change how we see the past and the power it still holds. Aokigahara is located on the northwest base of Mount Fuji, stretching over 35 square kilometers. It's a place of silence, so quiet that even birds seem to avoid it. The thick lava rock beneath the soil, formed during Mount Fuji's eruption in the year 864, absorbs sound, making the forest feel unnaturally still. To the outside world, Aokigahara became notorious in the 20th century for one reason: suicide. Each year, dozens, sometimes hundreds of people enter the forest with no intention of coming out. Japanese officials have largely stopped publishing exact figures to discourage suicide tourism, but signs pleading your life is precious line the trails. Police and volunteers conduct regular sweeps to recover the remains of those who disappear. It's a grim reality, but the forest's darkness goes deeper than the statistics. To understand Aokigahara, we need to go back centuries before modern headlines. Japan's folklore tells of ubasute, a practice during times of famine where the elderly or infirm were taken deep into the mountains and left to die. Though debated by historians, Aokigahara is often linked to this legend. Whether ubasute occurred here or not, the tale has stained the forest's reputation with sorrow. Later, in the 1960s, Aokigahara's name became linked to death in a more direct way. The novel Kuroi Jukai by Saiko Matsumoto told the story of lovers dying by suicide in the forest. The book became wildly popular, and tragically, real-life incidents began to mirror its plot. Since then, the forest has become a magnet for those in despair, and for those curious about what lies beyond our understanding. But why does this forest seem to reach into people's minds? Why do so many survivors speak of an invisible pressure, a feeling that the forest wants them to stay? Hikers and rescue teams have reported malfunctioning compasses, needles spinning unpredictably. Scientists explain it as the result of magnetized lava rock beneath the surface, but others aren't so sure. Some believe the phenomenon isn't just geological, it's spiritual. Locals tell of yurei, restless spirits of the dead, drawn to the forest's energy. These spirits, trapped between worlds, are said to whisper, mislead travelers, and feed on human sorrow. Buddhist monks occasionally enter the woods to perform cleansing rituals. But for many, the forest remains spiritually toxic, a place to be avoided, especially after dark. And then there are the stories, survivors who claim to have heard faint voices, seen figures dart between trees, or felt and seen hands touch their shoulders. Even rescue workers hardened by years of searching report disturbing dreams and sensations after spending time within Aokigahara. While developing this episode, we dug through ancient texts, folklore archives, interviews with Japanese historians, and first-hand accounts from those who entered and lived to tell the tale. The most chilling thing wasn't the ghost stories, it was the psychological pattern. Many who walk into Aokigahara describe a feeling of being called, even before arriving. Some come after reading old forums or urban legends. Others, without explanation, feel drawn. This isn't new. Throughout history, certain locations have carried emotional or spiritual weight: battlefields, massacre sites, places of ritual sacrifice. What if Aokigahara is Japan's version of such a place, a psychic scar in the landscape? And in an age where mental health struggles are on the rise and spiritual beliefs are evolving, the forest's legend only grows stronger. Aokigahara forces us to confront two uncomfortable truths: the fragility of the human mind, and the places where history and belief converge into something powerful and dangerous. Today, Japanese society is taking steps to reduce stigma around suicide, and local groups work tirelessly to prevent further tragedies. But the forest still stands, quiet, watching, waiting. Whether it's the magnetic rocks, the power of suggestion, or something older and darker, Aokigahara is more than just a forest. It's a mirror of sorrow, of memory, and perhaps of spirits that never found peace. So, what makes Aokigahara so haunting? Is it simply its tragic past and geological quirks? Or does something deeper dwell within those ancient trees, something that remembers every step, every breath, every soul that entered and never left? If the mystery of Aokigahara has endured for centuries, what other forgotten truths might still be hidden in the world's most silent places? Let us know what you believe. Do you think Aokigahara is haunted by history or by something far more mysterious? Drop your theories and stories in the comments. We read every one. And if you're drawn to the darker side of history, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to Dark Truth for more mysteries that challenge what we think we know. Until next time, walk carefully. Some forests remember more than they should.